This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2007 Ford F-250 four-door extra cab short bed. It's got a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive, and it's an FX4 package, which means it had Rancho suspension installed at the Ford factory. It's on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. It has 81,000 miles. It's on a salvage title because of theft. Basically, if you watch the little 3-minute animated video in our ads, it tells you how you get that title when they're not wrecked or flooded or fire damage or anything. It's basically lawyers at the insurance companies wanting to make sure that their liability is over, so they give them salvage titles. I've seen vehicles with 50 miles that are brand new with salvage titles. This is very common. But watch that, you'll understand. It's lawyers, it has nothing to do with the vehicle. That being said, I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you what's going on with the vehicle in video. There's your Rancho suspension. Show you the tire tread depths. Show you what's going on. It's got, it's a black truck, so you're going to get a lot of this and high-speed rock chips. It's actually a pretty good looking truck. It doesn't have too much lacquer checking going on for a black truck. There's a little ding right here, but it is a black truck. If it was white, it would show none of this stuff, but it's black, so it shows everything. But that being said, it actually has quite a bit of eyeball. The front tires are probably 50 or 60% tread, and the rears looked quite a bit lower than that, but I will get to those shortly. Driver door, passenger door, looks great. Use a little touch-up paint. Scratches here and here, and there's a ding right there. I also see a ding up on top here and here. Obviously, at some point, somebody painted these wheels. Not hard to clean those up if you wanted to. The rear tire, actually, the rear passenger tire looks probably 40 or 50% tread. It doesn't really look that bad. It does have the smokestack exhaust, which is easily remedied if you want it to come out the back end. It's probably $200 or $300. Then you just put a bed liner in to cover the hole in the bed. Some people like it, some people don't. We just leave it alone. A couple dings in the rear bumper cover. Real long scratch right here in the tailgate. I don't know if you can see that in the video or not. I'll try to get a good angle of it there. My job really to make sure that all the warts are shown and not really accentuate the positive. A lot of people are comment that we're a little too brutal, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Anyway, it's got a little bit of a lift too. That looks like a 4-inch lift. You got the tow package here. That should be sitting right there. That. I know that those parking sensors do not exist. They do not work. Whether they're actually in the bumper, I do not see them. I'm told that there's a button for it, but they do not exist. I think that somebody needed a bumper and just put one on it. We didn't do that. There will be before and after pictures, so you'll see what it looked like, when we bought it, so you'll know what its condition was. The driver rear tire is the low one. This one's probably 20 or 30% tread. Couple little, there's a ding right there, that door. Let's see, a couple scratches around the door handle. But I'm going to fire this thing up, and I'm going to show you it under the hood. Tell you what we've done to the truck mechanically. Did some pretty important stuff to it mechanically. That saves people a lot of money at the end of the day. Let's see if I can get some miles. 81,477 miles. First thing I want to do is I want to see the Ford stamps where they belong. Ford stamp there, new battery, Ford stamp there, stickers where they belong. Ford stamp there. And Ford stamp there. This is an original battery, so it has one new battery. Now, I can read what was done to the truck. This is the note that was handed to me by our mechanics. We bought a new turbo from Ford, new serpentine belt, an IPR, and a high pressure oil pump. All are brand new. Alright. I'm going to go through all this stuff. Open the doors. Missing the lenses up there. When they steal the trucks, they take the lights out, so you might have to look on eBay to find it if you want the overhead light. You probably get it for $10 or $20. They steal the same stuff almost every time, and that's not very rare to see that not there. Down, door locks. This is the manual seat on this side. Bolster's in good shape. Shoulder armrest is good. They stole the center console. We stopped replacing center consoles when people told us that they took them out to let their dogs and kids pass through. Feels like there's a manual in there, so you do have a manual. Goes up. Yeah, apparently a lot of people take those center consoles out so that their kids and dogs can pass through the middle. There's the driver window and passenger window and door locks. Let's see, this is a power seat on the driver's side. Back, forward, up, down, rear seat up, rear seat down, so that works fine. Seat bolster feels good and firm still. Yeah, everything's good there. We got adjustable pedals. That's down, that's up. Nice tilt, that works fine. Alright. 2 days to the Super Bowl, and it looks like we're going to have a cool day here in Tucson. It's only going to get to about 72. That's brutal, huh? Bad news for everyone else. Anyway, obviously they stole the radio. We don't replace those either, because when we do, people take them out and throw them on the ground and go to Best Buy and buy a $150 stereo with MP3 and all that stuff. So just take it to Best Buy and have them do it for you for $100 or $200. This is disconnected also. All this stuff doesn't work. Parking sensors doesn't work because it doesn't have them, and this doesn't work either. Rear slider doesn't happen. Air conditioning. Turn that down with all the trailer stuff there. Alright, it says check trailer because there's no trailer on it. I just hit all the trailer lights. There's tow haul on and off. Alright, turn that off. We'll put it into neutral. Put it into 4 low. Alright, there's 4 low. Put it in drive. Kind of sounds cool with that exhaust in the bed to get the whole turbo noise. And I'm in reverse at 4 low. Alright, put it in neutral. Go 2-wheel drive. Now we're in 2-wheel drive. Put it in drive. Get driving speed in that. And in reverse. That exhaust sounds cool. Alright, now we're in neutral. Back to 2-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. It's on a salvage title. With a salvage title, you cannot get insurance and you can't get plates. So if you come to drive it home, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, whether you fly or drive to Tucson, we have to take it to the police here, and they do a level 3 inspection. Level 3 inspection, they'll pass it, and we'll take the title in the level 3 in and get what's called the restored salvage title. At that point, you can get a plate and insurance. Until then, you can't. By the way, this road, these are Tucson roads. This is proof that 8.1% tax doesn't, almost swore, doesn't matter. These are like Bolivian roads. And I've got a lifted truck here, and I've got off-road tires. Anyway, back to the subject. So, we charge $200 to take it down to motor vehicles to get it restored. 50 goes to state, 150 goes to us. I'm going to jump on it here and shut up for a second. Runs great. Really strong. Sounds good too. So we charge $200 to do that. 150 goes to us, 50 goes to the state. 150 covers my guy sitting there with the truck all day. They used to let us drop them off, and now they require us to sit there and stay with them and babysit them until they're done. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's all day. So that's why it's $200. Wow, perfect shifting. Sounds great. So it's $200 to restore the title. There's $250 dock fee, and there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you fly from a state that has a state tax rate of 3%, here's how the deal would go. You would come into Tucson, you'd pay 5% tax, which is 2% here, plus your 3%, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, plus $200 if you want us to restore the title before it leaves. I strongly suggest you have us do that, but if you decline, that's fine. Just make sure you can do it yourself in your location. Call your motor vehicle and tell them you're bringing a Arizona salvage title theft recovery. All you're going to have is the title itself, the Arizona salvage title, the bill of sale, and the truck. Make sure you get their first and last name, so if they're wrong, you know who to kill. Because obviously once you ship it out of state, it's very expensive to ship it back and then ship it back again. So that's why we usually have people reconsider when they decline. Just make sure that they're doing the right thing. Some people do it all the time, like Texas is very easy. And when we know we have a person who has knowledge on the subject, then we don't stress out. But it's only happened twice in 10 years, and both times were in Illinois. I better put my seatbelt on. There you go. What else? Deposit. Get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the vehicle at wheelk.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. We don't hold vehicles for anybody, family, friends, nobody. Been there, done that. It runs off a bunch of people who think it's sold, and then it's not, and then we try to get them back, and inevitably they bought another car. So we can't do that anymore. Let's see. Last bit of my speech is the eBay crazy person / reality check speech. This is a used truck. If you want no risk, you have to go to the new car dealer and buy a new car. Okay? We've done an oil pressure pump, we've done an IPR, we've done a turbo, and we've done a serpentine belt, and we put a battery in it. Okay? It doesn't mean that it's not going to break next week. It just means that's what we did. We tell you what we did. We tell you what we know. We take a million pictures of this thing, a long video. At the end of the day, 92% of our eBay people know they're saving a fortune and know that some of the money they've saved, they need to put a lot in their mind to fixing something either next week or next year or 5 years from now. The other 8% think they're buying a brand new car and everything should work perfectly and the check engine lights don't come on and blah, blah, blah. Those are the people that we insist go to the new car dealer. Okay? Get their warranty and do that deal. But if you want to save some money, this is a good deal. Just realize it's not a new car. All right? Thanks for your time.